Hey, what's up, guys? It's Dave. I'm going to go over my monthly review. Here it is. Let's look right here. Down 28% in January. Terrible start to the year. Not happy about it whatsoever, obviously. There are a few things that occurred that kind of smoked me this month. It was mostly last Monday with the AI DeepSeek news. I was heavy tech and AI names and energy names for that, mostly VST, and actually SMTC did the most damage to me. However, ultimately I did the damage to myself because I was too large sized in that position for my portfolio. Usually I only risk 1% of my portfolio on a trade, as in 1R. This R was worth more like 3%. And so even though I lost, it was like 3.87 R or something like that. I'll go over it in a second here. It was still a huge percentage, relative percentage of my portfolio. So I was trading big. I had a nice entry on it, and I had a nice profit on it. Oh, but here, I have it up actually. So I entered on this day around, it was like 70, actually, let's just go over it real quick, because this is one that got me. So this is how many trades I took in January so far. This is, 2025 here. I still have a couple of them open, but I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then if I just take this off, I don't know why it loads like that. Let's just say 19, 20, 21, like somewhere around 20 to 22 trades. Number one, I don't take that many trades on a regular basis. So I guess I kind of lost my cool at the beginning here. I did start out this month with a nice 4R gain. But, just going on through 1R minus 2R, 1R, 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 1R. So these are just straight losses. So I had one win, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 losses in a row, then a less than a 1R win. This SMTC, this is that trade. So it was basically a 3.87R loss. My entry on it was 70.43, and then my exit was 54.28. So let's go over this real quick. What happened? Wait, what did I say I entered at? 70.43. So I entered on a retag day, so it broke out. I missed the breakout, right? But I was like, you know what? This, if this was a solid breakout, it was on volume. It should not give back the entire move if it was going to be positive. So I put in an order somewhere around the halfway mark, so that ended up being 70.43. You say I got tagged in. My stop loss was 66.26. So I was using TradeIdeas auto order entries, so I was playing around with that this month too. Which is part of the issue that I've experienced, not on TradeIdeas and on my end and execution-wise. Either way. So I was trading rather large size. Because of that, had a nice move. I didn't take any profit up here. I should have. But what I've been practicing is typically I'm too quick to take profit, right? So I'm trying to be more patient and letting my positions work. So part of that is saying, hey, you know what? This trend is up. The short-term MAs are up. The intraday price action is volatile and whippy. There's no reason for me to sell. Now, the smarter thing would have done, this is all hindsight. This close, the way I was managing this was a close below the 10 EMA. It's got extended from the 10 EMA, which I should have taken profits when it got that extended. So I should have done that. I didn't do it. And this on Friday, it never closed below the 10 EMA. So per my rules, it didn't close below the 10 EMA. I have no reason to get out, right? I have no reason. I'm sticking to my process. And then Monday, huge freaking gap down. And what did it open at? Open at 65.50. And I opened it up during the day. I was at work at lunch, and then it was somewhere down here at lunch. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know how low my thought process is I don't know how low this could go. So I just sold. I was like, F it. And I sold. And, you know, I think pretty sure I fucking sold, excuse my language, near the low of the day. 54.28 was my exit price at that time. So somewhere around here, damn near the lows. And then all it did for the rest of the week, this is the most annoying thing, is just get bought up. Yeah, now, yes, this is hindsight. However, I think there were a few things that I can take from this. Number one, you can see this consolidation. Look below, look above, fail, tag bottom, look above, fail, tag bottom, right? So it has this obvious consolidation zone. It has this gap unfilled here. And so what I could have done to manage this better was say, you know what, there's a gap here. There's probably sell or buy orders here. Shorts are looking to cover near potential buy orders for people that miss this gap up. And, you know, this was an area for a potential bounce. So looking ahead of time, I should have had a plan for this. Although you can't plan, I don't know. It makes me aware that I didn't have a plan for this. I didn't know how to manage something like this if something like that were to happen. And so what I've learned over time is what a lot of people do is just say F it and close a position. And so that's kind of what I did without even thinking about looking at where price was on the chart. So looking into that in the future, VST was another one that I got smoked on. Luckily, I entered here. Let me look at 170.91. Exited at one average exit price was 170.39. I did take profit. My first exit was on 191.18, so I took profit there for a decent amount. 191.18, somewhere around here on that day, or maybe it was one of these days. It was either Friday or Thursday, and so that was more than half my position I took profit on, and then I exited on, let me open that up again. My second exit was like in the 150s. Oh geez, 137.12, right? Was 137.12, so that was all the way probably near the freaking bottom of the day too. And so again, looking where price went, it was right here. Pretty damn close to these prior support areas, right? I had this my long-term swing trades. I didn't close that, so I'm somewhat happy that, well, I'm happy. I'm grateful that it worked its way all the way back. But I'm annoyed with myself on how I managed specifically these two trades, because really I didn't have a plan. I didn't even look at where price was going to, where it had a potential bounce, because these are pretty obvious support areas. And so I mismanaged those trades. And now I'm down, starting this month out, I'm down like 23%. So I am in a hole starting this year. Obviously, I took a lot of trades also. I went on a huge losing streak. I probably came into this year, yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm going to get this year, blah, blah, blah. You know, the fucking excitement I feel at the beginning of the year. This is my year to finally be profitable, blah, blah, blah. And here we are. DJT, another one. Look at the R multiple. Got smoked on it. Entry on 116, exit on 121. This was obviously a down Trump play, right? So entered around here, and I was basically playing this low right here, and the low of the day here. So my stop loss was probably around 38.20 or so. Where's my stop loss at? Stop loss was I feel like that's not right. Maybe it was because, let's see, 40. Oh yeah, I think I used what's it called? The TradeIdeas to enter 1%. I have an auto entry where I risk 1%, and the stop is a smart stop, and so it was a low day stop. And for some reason, I should have been tagged out on this day. I may have taken, I don't know, maybe I took that stop loss out to allow it to work. Either way, my stop didn't happen, and I got gap down. This was Tuesday the 21st. So I'm having pretty unfortunate luck with gap downs over the weekend. These white trades, these white letters, these are the ones I still have open. So I'm in ULC. I took some profit in Bros. I have App open, Netflix open, and Rocket Lab open. I'll make a separate video of that, but that's basically, I'm getting my ass kicked. I got my ass kicked in February, and a good majority of it was because of last Monday, and really because of my mistakes in managing my trades and sizing while I'm trying to figure out how to use these entry orders. I should be doing it with paper trading, but I'm not. And another thing I'm trying to do is I put a lot of time into this stuff, and I'm still not profitable. And just because I put a lot of time into it doesn't mean I should be profitable. I obviously have something wrong with my process. Even though, am I good unlucky with a gap down? No, I probably should have sized properly, right? I should be doing this on paper trading. Maybe I should trade less, which I am trying to do. I've just been taking loss after loss after loss. I'm trying to get into these positions so I can just step back and let them work, but I have to get into a position that works first, so I can get these larger gains. At least that's how I see it. I had another thought that I just lost. Either way, I am in a hole now, down about 25%, 23, 25% with these open positions still. And now I am a little worried about opening on Monday because of the tariff news and whatnot. So we'll see what my positions open on Monday. But this gap down over the weekend stuff, I remember I didn't trade. I wasn't I was in the markets, kind of. Actually, no, I wasn't really in the markets when Trump was president last, but I know that they were volatile. So I'm gonna have to find if we're gonna have. There's a lot of geopolitical stuff right now. So if there's gonna be just gaps everywhere, left and right, I'm gonna have to figure out some way to be profitable in this type of market environment because we're still not really trending yet. Just waiting for a trend. So yeah. All right. Well, that's that. Take one last look. Here you go. Percentage wise. Oh, that's forever. Nice little tanking there. But there you go. Beautiful. Closed trades down 28% of the year. So sucks, but is what it is. All right, I'm done bitching about it. It's February. It's time to move on. I'm gonna work my way back, and it's gonna be freaking great. So I like challenges. That's why I can't stop doing this because it's probably I've done a lot of hard things in my life, but this is definitely one of the hardest things I've ever done, and I'm too hard-headed to ever give up. So bring it on. Trade safe, guys. Thanks for your time. Later.